We're doing our best. Here's some music. Oh gosh, that's louder than I expected. Okay, let's maybe bring it down to here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm gonna go quietly sob while trying to fix technical issues.
Joe, with a green glass screen, placing blocks per hand, it's the hills extreme. Have you ever seen a Joe's expand? Grown and shown up with your demands, yeah. Everybody subscribe, Sean Hills is here to promote his bro live. Placing blocks all over the place, all powered by a vegan with jump boost and haste. Brother, I'll watch him let's play and excavate with Joe, all the views I'll say it. Binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe, go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Stream it, fill in your gaps, check live feeds and load up HermitCraft. Watch it on any size screen, back it up to clone redstone machines just building. With dry concrete powder, wetting it down for a much smoother towel. Cause on this tube there's only one server, the whitelist is closed so don't inquire further. Neighboring players compete on their stores. HermitCraft you love with improv rapport, you just binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe, go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Joe. Viewers, you better click subscribe because today we're building that hype. Comment, your praises don't fail. Sean Hills on a roll with HermitCraft details. Singing out loud the way it should be sung with the natural sound that you like for fun. You know it's live now like a HermitCrafter. Read the description, tweet about it after. The hour of the Hermit is nigh. Churning out videos y'all will like. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe. Go binge watch, 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 Joe. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Joe. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. Here comes the legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He's conquered our hearts, and he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hills. I put the cogs into the box and then I've got another load. After a while my arms will get tired and then this job will blow. But I could be replaced by a machine that does my work in half the time. But I don't know where I'd go, 'cause I prefer putting cogs into the box. Now I've got another load. Only just a few more hours and then I'm free to go. But I can't cease in questioning if I really have a home. It makes me sick to think of it, 'cause I prefer The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. 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 Just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawl out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
Oh, I guess that's me. Whatever. Hey, howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. As you can tell, I'm already down here putting the hot bar in slot 9 as the Beetlejuice. Oh, good. Photoshop must quit because I'm not signed in. Everything is broken. I got the audio working. I cleaned up the entire studio, and everything else has just decided to give up on me. So the Elgato, basically, if I switch to the Elgato real quick, you can see the everybody loves that Elgato no signal. Yeah, thanks Elgato. No signal. There it is. Everyone's favorite. Okay, so we got that going for us. What else? We got the audio working. I got the new audio box in. I got the whole place rewired, except for the fact it's not working. Other than that, it's fantastic. It's so much nicer in here. It's real good. For when Quinn comes over to do the guitar, I cleared out like a whole area for guitar playing, and everything's gonna be the whole studio. I cleaned the rug. I've just been pulling everything out, doing it all. And then I go to start the stream, and none of my video feeds are working. Photoshop won't load. Why won't Photoshop load? Great question. I don't know. Is it because the hardware profile of my computer changed? Is it just gonna lock me out of stuff now? Is that what it is? Yeah, I don't know my Photoshop password. I guess I gotta try and figure that out. So, because I think we kind of do need Photoshop, even if we can't get the other stuff going. Yeah, it's been a whole day. It's been a whole day, a non-stop day. But like I said, the studio, I completely updated everything. Here I can. I was gonna say I can show the Discord what the studio looks like. No, I can't. How would I even? Okay, because I can't put a picture from my phone to the PC, and I can't put a picture from my phone to Discord. I can send a picture of the studio to my Mac. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to share that to the MacBook Pro, which I can then post to Discord. I think it received it. Okay. Yeah, we're making... While I do that, I'm going to look up... I need the laptop anyway to find my Adobe password, apparently. Thanks, Adobe, for logging me out. Wow, I've got a lot of Adobe stuff in here. Wow, okay, so, was it this one, maybe? Ba 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 ba. Okay, that's literally what I just typed. I'm gonna mute again. Okay, so I'm logged into Creative Cloud. No, it's not a paid ad for Adobe. Don't pay for Adobe unless you already had to because of your pre-existing business obligations. Find a way to work around it. I'm trapped by my past as a graphic designer and a web developer, where I've got to stupid Adobe subscription. Okay, but don't do it if you can avoid it. It's not worth it, kids. Find workaround products. Okay. Okay, we got Photoshop launching now. Fantastic. That's what I was hoping for. Natalia says, Joe, is your voice okay? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, Natalia. I'll let you make the call. You are good at making calls. No? Maybe not. I don't know. Where are we? Photoshop's loaded. Okay, that's something at least. We got Photoshop going. Photoshop. Yay. The only time I'll ever be happy about Photoshop. Oh no, the moment's gone. Okay. Okay. So we got Photoshop up here. I have, in the meantime, absolutely no idea why the capture card stopped working. So we're gonna not worry about that. Yeah, we are already, Kingu says, great time for the tip link. Good point, Kingu. We are already 50 away from our next face camera expansion milestone, thanks to tips rolled in earlier this morning, or the morning stream, when the audio interface died. I got the new audio interface installed. That was my big win for the day. Oh, yeah. I was gonna post, if I post this image into the Discord here. Screenshots, no downloads. Is that so? Today at 8:41 p.m. Yeah, that's it. Oh, good. HEIC files don't get. Fantastic. Thanks, Discord. Everything's a chore. Everything's a chore. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I was gonna show the studio off a little bit, but you know what? Never mind. Okay. Discord does not want to do that. It's some sort of high compression photography thing. It's never mind. I give up. Okay, we have Photoshop working. We can at least work on this. I'm gonna log in as the camera account, even if I can't show it to y'all. I can at least see it on the what do you call it? The second monitor that I have set up. Okay. Let's take a second and just appreciate this. I mean, that doesn't look completely unlike what we've got in the Photoshop there, does it, huh? Does not look completely unlike it, no. Some might say it's remotely accurate. I appreciate the folks who would say that. Okay. So, let's go. This right here. That is this bit up here. So then we need to go to the right of that and over. Did I actually post the tipping link, or did I just mention that I was going to? Okay, maybe I posted it. Okay. No, I actually did it. Okay, fantastic. Sorry, it's just like I've spent the whole day dealing with technology, and I'm really happy with how the overall layout of the studio is way better now. Once I get all the wires and stuff actually working, I think I might have to replace this HDMI cable or something. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Welcome, Grace Winder. But in the very least, I think we got the microphone. We got the microphone thing here going. That's pretty good. Okay. Hey, Mike Deadman says, hey, kids. Wow, Joe, haven't seen this in a couple of days. It looks awesome. Well, thank you very much, Mike Deadman, for that. I feel like my voice is getting progressively lower and more gravelly. At some point, I'm gonna hit gravel bottom. That's like tiny rocks at the bottom of a gravel pit. Or something. I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay. I'm gonna take a look at this here. Figure out what I'm looking at. Okay, so where am I in relation to all of this stuff? I think I'm down here. And I started working on this. Jacob! Okay, so I think we're here. And that's gonna get us right here, maybe? We went to get moss blocks at the very end of the stream to work on this part, I think. I think that's what, yeah, that was right. Right before the end of the stream. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and throw in, let's throw a gray concrete there. And a black concrete there. No, black terracotta. Okay. My Beetlejuice voice got real Bale Batman there. I know. My voice is quiet compared to game sounds tonight. That's because everything is different. Okay. So let's go in here. Options, music and sounds, game sounds. We're going to turn down to 13. How's that? Is that better? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we were having all sorts of issues with the old mixer. If I had the game sounds turned too low, they weren't rendering properly. It was a whole thing. No, wait, this one probably should be black terracotta. Why am I might be out of black terracotta, actually. We're gonna go and turn in some of this. Okay. Flying in the sky, and I will grab a lot of blocks. Okay. Black terracotta is here. Looks like Cub didn't have any follow-up. He was just saying hello. That was friendly of him. What a friendly chap, that Cub fan. Actually, as I'm looking at getting rid of 8 of the... Or, wait. What I should be doing here is probably getting some black dye out of there and making some more of that. Ooh. I was in fact talking about getting more black terracotta in the morning stream. Oh my gosh, I'm sure I was. It has been a very overwhelming day. I think raising your voice levels would be better. My voice levels are about as high as they can get. I'm going to start clipping if I go too much higher. So, yeah, my voice levels are not going to really... I can only do so much on that. We don't need to go check on Impulse's stocks. No, I did a whole test recording earlier where I flew around here being like, I just spent a bunch of time plugging things in via the Universal Serial Bus. Whoa! I got a new audio interface. Whoa! Just making a lot of noise to see what it's like. This is basically exactly where I can get to before it starts clipping. So this is what I want, basically. Okay, so we are gonna then go up to black concrete. Okay. And then okay, that's gonna be its own whole thing there. And then that's just gonna be black concrete up to the top. Am I trying for the apocalypse? I don't know what that means. Coyote Lovely says, I can't believe how fast this is coming together. Well, I mean, I am like 24 hours in at this point. Oh, boy. Elytra check. Great point, Mike Deadman. That Elytra is pretty darn beat up. Yeah, let's maybe go do something about that. Not, something rash. We're just gonna swing nearby. At least many of the network troubles seem to be alleviated, so that's one thing at least. My rockets seem to be firing immediately. Chunks are loading in faster. I'm not having problems flying at least. Oh, boy. Cha-Cha says, same, Coyote Lovely. It's a long process, but still faster than I expected. Okay, there's the spider farm. I just want to spy spider. Farm. Oh. Did anybody else pick up Dennis E. Taylor, I guess, is new Outland novel? I picked that up yesterday. I got the book on tape because I had a bunch of stuff to do around the apartment. And then today I had even more stuff to do because I was rewiring the entire studio. And so I actually finished it. I really prefer his Bobaverse books. But the Outland series still has some interesting, like, thought experiment sci-fi elements. Like, even if I don't always love everything about a book, if it's a sci-fi novel that gets me thinking, like, what would I do in this situation with my friends? How would I handle something like this? That's always a fun. I feel like that's the sort of thing that has a high return on investment, right? It's like, wow, this book was a few dollars, but I'm going to be thinking about this for days. Like, that's cool. Okay. Whew. Yeah, we don't really need to, like, max this out or anything. We're just going to get a little bit of experience. Because, like, if the entire morning stream I barely wore this thing down, I feel like we're probably fine. Oh, one thing I found... well, you know what? I'll save that. I'll save that as a treat for Wednesday. So, someone that I met in Chicago 3D printed me something interesting to use on the craft streams, but I don't want to spoil it. Well, I found I had set it down when I first got back here, and then I couldn't find it, and I found it today. But, yeah, so we'll have something very fun. We're gonna get back to painting a little bit, I think, on the craft streams. Okay. Dave USPS says, I had sort of that experience with Project Hail Mary. I didn't really like the book, but had a rich experience thinking about the premise. Yeah, that's the thing about sci-fi. Like, I personally enjoyed that book, but, like, I could see why, like, some books I read them, I'm like, this is a book for everybody. Some books I read them, and I'm like, okay, I enjoyed that, but I don't know if I could recommend it without reservation. But yeah, like, that's definitely a book that has an amazing premise, and it gives you a lot to think about. Oh boy. So let's see. Heading back up here. Mahi Zero says, ooh, craft stream hype. Yes, indeed, Mahi Zero. That is what we are doing. Kingu says, man, that is a thin desk. My desk is actually very thin, because I originally bought it for a closet. But how do you know? Oh, because I just posted a picture of the studio. That's, yeah. In the Discord. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, okay. So... Okay. So, where are we? We are going to go back to this green bit here and then over one. Where we are now looking at these. Okay. So, what are we looking at, actually, though? We're thinking... Okay. Black terracotta, gray terracotta. No, that's not gray. Oh, boy. Kingu writes, the folding chair makes so much more sense now. Well, the folding chair is partially just because it doesn't move. Like, a swivel chair moves too much to get a consistent experience on the mic. Or with the camera. With the eyeball cams and stuff. Okay. So, it looks like this in here is basically black up until there. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 blocks over from here. Okay, so... 2, 3, 4, 5, and then... Oh, that was actually 1 too high. Yeah, nice and easy. Okay, so, looking at this now. Scrolling up here a little bit. Okay. We're coming to that, and then 2 black terracotta here. I'm going to go with a light gray terracotta and a pearlescent frog light here. I'm going to go with a cyan terracotta and a gray concrete here. And let's see. We're going to fill in that like so. Then, oh boy. Okay, so black terracotta, but then boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, cyan terracotta, gray terracotta. Does my chair at least have a seat cushion? Nope. I'd probably just overheat. Welcome, Jev and Raiders. Thanks, Jev. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm currently in what we call the Beetlejuice mode. I'm down here in slot 9, putting the hot in the hot bar, if you will. Sometimes we hit a certain camera expansion milestone and things get a little weird. So if you're like, Joe, what happened to your voice? I'm fine. I'm just, doing particularly well in terms of tips or whatever. We're not going to talk like this the entire stream because we have, other work to do. I gotta keep moving on. It's a chance you take any time you try to stay. Forever. Whoa. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep building up on this. We gotta go 3 up from there. We are looking at Adobe Photoshop and interpreting live pixel art. This is a James Webb Space Telescope deep field image that I have masked to fit the exact precise dimensions of my pinball machine. Jevin Raiders might be like, wait, what pinball machine? Well, Jevin Raiders, I have been building a 2 build height pinball machine here in Minecraft. And I've spent about 22 hours, well, just on this wall. I spent 4 hours on this one out front here. But basically, the entire machine will be wrapped with one continuous photograph around the side. This is still the prototype text here. This is not the final. The final's going to look like the other side. But, yeah. So here we go, up and over. You might say, Joe, why would you make this pinball machine 256 blocks deep and 128 blocks wide? Well, good news. Good news. It looks like this in a map. The long-term goal is to make the entire thing into a giant, a Lytra course on the inside. You'll start down here where the plunger is in the shooter lane. Play the game as the ball, flying around, that sort of thing. And I'm out of rockets. Now we have what the kids call 2 problems. No, 3 problems, 3 problems. Okay, I've recovered. There, we're gonna, I think I got like one of these fancy boxes here. Ender chests, yeah, that's right. We'll, let's see. Hey, Jeff, thank you for these rockets as well. I bought these at your shop. The best rocket shop on the server, if you ask me. And I'm the Beetlejuice, so I would know. So anyway, let's go ahead and fly back out here. This whole thing still needs a ton of excavation. It's actually going to go down this far. We have plenty left to do on this machine. This is my mega base for the season. So, let's go ahead and wander back out this way so we can continue with our pixel art. I'm trying to primarily use blocks that were not in the early game pixel art palette. Because when I was first playing Minecraft, all pixel art was done with wool, wood, dirt, and stone. And so I'm trying to avoid using any of those. I do have mushroom blocks and clay in here, but Silk Touch wasn't around for the mushroom blocks, and clay wasn't really an option back when I first started playing Minecraft because clay was so expensive. Sarah Tuna in the YouTube chat says, why did you choose the ocean? Just curious. Well, at this scale, the machine already goes all the way to build height, and so in order to avoid having to clear out even more of this, I decided to have it rise out of the sea, like one of those Godzilla kaiju type of things, you know? Roar. I can't do a Godzilla roar. Oh no, I also can't land where I'm intending to on the side of this machine. Okay. So, here we go. Da 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 da. Yeah! I need a little world eater. You can just have a little world eater as a treat. Apparently, yeah. So, here we go. We're going to zoom back in on the part that I'm working on actively, which I completely remember which part that is because I'm a professional. I think it was like right here. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Keep Photoshop zooming. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Da, da. Yeah, okay, so we were directly above that thing. We are directly above this one right here. And we were 3 blocks up. Yeah. Okay. I've also got my camera account on, so I can kind of see where I'm actually placing the blocks in relation to everything else. I'm going to have a gray terracotta here. Looks like another gray terracotta here. Brown terracotta, maybe a brown concrete for that one. Brown terracotta, gray terracotta. Then we'll have some black terracotta in here as well. Where do I have that? Black terracotta is right there. And right there. And right there. Back to the gray. Back to black terracotta. And we need to lay our heads down and dream. Somewhere down here I had a bed set up. Here it is. No! Okay, well, over here we also had one. Luminous says, what scale is the James Webb Space Telescope picture in? I mean, each of these galaxies has millions of stars, but the scale that they're at is going to depend on how far away they are. Yeah, I missed a few of the black concrete underneath there. But we can go patch that in right there. So, like, because these things are all different distances, like, there's not, like, one particular scale, right? So, like, if I was building a model of a car, I could say I'm building this car where every block is, you know, however many inches or whatever. But, like, it's big, is the short version. It's colossal. The scale is whoa, basically. Kengu writes, at points in the deep field image, you can literally see 8 billion years of time, which is a weird way to express the scale, but yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about this, Kengu, is this is a very ambitious project. We're encapsulating a lot of information here. Jin Wire says 2 to 15 light years per block, depending on distance. Well, I guess you could figure it out in terms of, like, arc radians or something. Like, what percentage of a degree of the sky is each pixel? Right? That would technically function as a meaningful way to represent that information, right? But I don't have that image. Or I mean I don't have that information about this image, like what percent, it might be on the website, what percentage of the sky in degrees it was already, and then I could work backwards from there, but yeah, I couldn't tell you. It's like a whole thing. Yeah, this is my mega base. Okay. Dave USPS says, I'm currently trying to find the arc of the field of view for that image. Triforce 00111 says, the pixel art is super impressive. You know, I probably should try to find the actual URL for this image. Deep field JWST. I've got the, if I look at the original downloads file name, that probably would tell me. I think this is the one that was taken in the moon's shadow. So they had one where they took a picture in the moon's shadow so that the moon would block any light from Earth. OSTSCL. Yeah, there's a ton of data in the title of the image. Hold on. Moon. Okay. Moon, JWST, deep field. If I can find this. It's, of course, as soon as I'm like trying to find this, I can't find it anymore. The moon shadow deep field picture. Moon shadow JWST deep field. Come on. I don't know. I have the original image I downloaded, but I can't find the website I downloaded it from, which is bad. That's annoying. I should have really saved the URL. Images, maybe. Project website. Most recent images. No. No, this is the... boy. Whoa, that one's cool. 30 Doratus? Have you seen this one? Hold on, real quick. This one's new. I haven't seen this one. Okay, well, anyway. Okay, I think I found... Here's a reference to the photo that I'm using. Where's the actual original, though? Dang it. This is going to really bother me if I don't find this. I'm sorry, Jevin Raiders. I'm looking at pictures of space instead of building in Minecraft. Pictures in space. A space. Okay. You know what? I'll look for it later. I'm sorry. Somebody asked me a question and I wanted to give you a good answer and I failed. Okay. So, okay. Let's just keep working on our actual project here because that's how things get done. So if I start back down here, it looks like I would be 1 block over from here. No, 1 block over from here. Okay. And then there's no real points of interest until we hit that, excuse me, that star over there, which is a good ways off. So we can go 19 blocks before we have to worry about intersecting that. Now 19 times 3 is 57. So I can just deploy from this stack only and then go until I get there. Mahi0 says, is this the one? I don't think it is. I think it's I'm using a newer deep. I think they came out with a newer deep field image. Cuz like the one I'm doing doesn't have all that warping. So, yeah, the one I'm using doesn't have all the optical warping with the gravitational lensing. So there's like so the thing is they've done more than one deep field photograph with this. And the one that y'all are linking is one of the earlier ones. Like, this is what's driving me crazy is, like, my Google search keeps bringing up the wrong one. Okay. Okay. So, let's zoom back in here. And move that up 3. And what do we see? We got a little bit of... No, Queen Dark Lady, but I'm pretty sure that there was, like, a second new one from JWST. Like, or there were several JWST deep field photos. And this is one of them. Like, I know I should be building instead of arguing about this, but, like, now... Now I feel like I'm crazy, and I like to prove that I'm not crazy. It's like... Mahi says there are 300 images in the link I shared. Okay, so the one... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the right website. At least. Yeah. This is the right website. Is this it? This is the right photo. But we want the clean one. Okay, wait. North ecliptic pole time domain field. This feels like the right photo to me. But this one's been modified to have like this feels like the right one though. The North ecliptic pole time domain field. This is a modified version with like some markup on it. And this was a swath of sky measuring 2% of the area covered by the full moon. This feels like the right image. Or at least, no, maybe... Is it? Or am I, like, now I'm going to be clicking around. Yeah, I don't know if I can find the original one without the markup, though. That might have more information about the photo. Hey, Ben Sanders, we're looking at NASA photos like professionals. I feel like when I found this photo, though, it had a different title. Instead of North Ecliptic Pole Time Domain Field, it was something like Moon's Shadow something. But it looks like it might be of the same area? It looks... Maybe I pulled the full res clean. Yeah, the full res clean file name matches. Now, this is like... Or does it? SF... Yeah. Okay. So the clean version of this photo that's not gigantic is this one. There's an 80 megabyte one I'm not going to link, but it's definitely the same photo. So, yeah. This is the source material photo here. Yeah. And if I zoom in really far on that, I can find... Yeah, I see everything now. I see everything. Okay. So. And we could totally have gotten creepered up there if we weren't careful. So let's go lay our heads down and dream over here. Okay. Luminous says, maybe share your screen while you look at photos. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, but I'm not set up for it. And trying to add browser sources in the middle of a stream is a good way to accidentally show everybody's, like, emails or stuff, so I'm gonna not do that. But actually, that's pretty unlikely to happen, because we haven't had any tips since the beginning of the stream. But if anybody would like to tip, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We are about 50 minutes into the stream. So, and okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 from there is where we're going to start the next point of interest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that's going to be gray and black. And then nothing until past there. Okay, so then we're going to move the whole thing up 3 pixels in the picture. Okay, so we've got from there 1, 2, 3. I'm definitely going to pour water on this later, Lakshmi 13. I just haven't gotten to it. That was something I wanted to do for the outro of this episode, which I keep intending to record, but then I get sucked back into working on this because, like, I had the audio stuff die last night and then again this morning. So I was like, well, I can't record until I get all the audio working. So I was like, I might as well just keep working on the build and not worry about the audio. Okay. Yeah, this is something. I wish I could get the Elgato working. I don't know what's up with that. Okay. Part of me wants to go get, like, the SNES Classic and just plug that into the Elgato and see if that works. But the problem is then I'll want to play Mario Kart, and then I won't get my work done here, so... yeah, we're going to not do that. Okay, this looks like a genuinely fairly interest point-free region of space. There's like one dark gray here, and that's about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and... hey, Emerald City, thank you for tipping 10. That's going to get us 40 away from our next face camera expansion, because the Beetlejuice switches over to $50 milestones. Hey, you know, because I'm worth it. But, you know, I appreciate you supporting the show nonetheless. That gets us, yeah, 1/5 of the way there. So, thank you again to Emerald City for that fantastic tip. Okay. Incurious says, haven't been able to watch streams much lately, but I'm so impressed with how the panel art is looking so far. Thank you. You're getting stuff done over here. Woo! Wow. I'm actually soaring a little bit better than I expected to there. A lot of glide distance. Okay. Hey, there's some more of that. Black concrete powder. Yeah, we got plenty of that here. Welcome, Nicholas. Howdy. Hope you're doing well. Luminous, I have no idea what that project is. I'm very self-involved. I'm constantly not aware of things that other people know about. Yeah, okay, so let's see. This one we want to bring up to... Yeah. Okay, we're actually going to bring this all the way across to there. Yeah, with no additional... Space trip for civilians. Oh, okay. No, I don't really pay too much attention to civilian space projects. Okay. I think it'd be really cool to travel in space, but yeah, I don't see a practical approach to that for me anytime soon. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Stephanie Hall says if you can wait until HHH, you can have several hermits drop water on it to make it look like a curtain of water, revealing the finished looks in a dramatic way. Boy, that is cool in theory. But it's been like 10 days since my last episode, so I really I think that I'm gonna want to try and get this knocked out sooner than later. I've really been kind of dragging my feet as it is, but because of the tech problems with the microphones and stuff, I didn't really have much of a choice. Now that I've got the microphone stuff fixed, I was kind of hoping like it'd be cool to record an outro tonight. Oh yeah, also if we pour water above the temple, will guardians spawn up there? I don't even know. Okay. So let me, I know y'all can't see my camera account, but I'm using it for double checking measurements and stuff. Okay, so it looks like if I come over here, I'm going to be on what level in the... Yeah, I don't want to work on this star tonight. That is kind of out of scope right now. I'm just... That's going to be its own whole thing. Oh boy, I'm already starting to fade. It's been a day. Very productive day. Very excited about how the studio is looking. Very excited about how it's going to be when Quinn is here on Thursday. We learned a lot from our experimental stream on Tuesday that I was able to take a lot of action on today, but unfortunately, I am pretty wiped out already, and we're only an hour into the stream. Okay, so I need to actually, it looks like, go back 2 blocks here and put in some other blocks. So gray terracotta and black terracotta. And then brown terracotta, brown concrete. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Oh yeah, it is. Wait, huh? How am I this bad at things? Okay. I'm just completely misreading. No, okay, the better way to do this is going to be brown concrete here, brown terracotta here. Okay, that's what I was supposed to be doing. And then dark gray right here with just normal gray concrete. And then, yeah, we're good through the end of that. Okay. Yeah, maybe for the other side, we could try and plan that. Skylar Plays says, how do you find inspiration for your builds? Well, I measure the pinball machine that I'm renting from Don't Panic Flip with a ruler, and then I write that down on paper, and then I go to the NASA website and I look at space pictures. It's a multi-step process, but I think you could take notes if you. It's I'm sure you can get that down. Okay, so let's go ahead and come back to here. Okay. So we're going to move that whole ruler up 3 blocks. No, it was here-ish. Okay, yeah, that's still right. Any points of interest along this strip of 3? Whoops. Didn't look like it. Yeah, this is a pretty empty region of space here. That's fine by me. That's faster to work on. Looks like, though, there is something barely perceptible about 3 blocks in. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we'll have a single black terracotta there. When did I join HermitCraft? I was invited to join HermitCraft 5 weeks into Season 1. I was the first non-founding member invited to join the server, making me the original new guy. Ahoy, Danny W. I hope you are having a fantastic evening. Okay, so let's drag this up 3. Look around here. Okay, there's something similar there, and then nothing. Okay, super easy mode. So, like, this area of space, we'd be silly not to do before the outro. We'll worry about that complex stuff later. Like, when I'm getting this tired, if I start working on something too complex, the odds of me screwing it up just go way up. Okay. Okay, good. We're still aligned with where we should be. Okay, so this right here kind of looks vaguely like that, but it's hard to see. Yeah, okay. And then scrolling over, nothing else. Do I play any other games besides 1100? Dwarf Fortress. I played Blockus the other day. Because there's a 3-player Blockus Trigon or whatever. Okay, so how long until we hit that point of interest there? And actually, let's bring that back in 1. So 13 blocks from there. Anything else we need to worry about? Nope, looking good. Okay. Skylar Play says, which video do you think helped to blow you up on YouTube? Oh, that's gotta be my swimming pool videos. If you haven't seen my swimming pool videos, people love swimming. It's like a really, yeah, so here, let me find the playlist link for you. If you want to get popular on YouTube, this is really the way to do it. Okay. It's very wet, and it's cool. And, like, oh no, I didn't actually count from 13. No, I screwed up. Boy. And that's not reliable from the back wall, because I forget how far that was. Dang it. Okay. thing is, there's nothing else between here and there, is there? No? Okay. Coming up. 1, 2. I say that. Okay. I did play Cleo's Escape Room. Why do people think I haven't played Cleo's Escape Room? Okay. Okay. I did play it properly. Have y'all never been in an escape room? That's how an escape room works. Everybody runs around yelling what they're looking at. Oh, I didn't count. Because I'm busy complaining about people complaining about my escape rooms. Like, if you've ever really been in an escape room, it's like 7 people yelling, I'm looking at this. Does anybody see anything that correlates with this? I have a lock here with 4 letters on it. I have a thing with 3 numbers. I have a message in hexadecimal. I found a race car with the number 37. The number 37 is over here. Okay, the race car seems to have a magnet in it. Okay, hold it against the map. Okay. Like everybody's just constantly yelling. You can't keep track of the entire thing from one person's point of view in an escape room. Like, the way we did it is how every escape room I've ever been in has gone. Like, I don't know. And, like, in fairness, every escape room that I've been in, we've always won, and we usually win by a ludicrous amount. Like, we've had a few close calls where it was like 5 to 10 minutes, but usually out of an hour escape room, we'd be done in 30 or 40. Like, that's how that goes. Like, so I don't think that we're doing it wrong if we're that good at it. Right? Like, I don't know. I need to count out 13 blocks. So let's get 39 blocks in here. And we're going to go back to there. We're going to count this out. From here. Actually, dang it. Okay, the escape room was on stream. I don't think anybody made it into an episode because it's impossible to show an escape room from one person's point of view well. Or at least from a player's point of view. Cleo could have edited it together using multiple people's VOD POVs or replay mod footage or something. But I definitely did not. I don't know how to make a replay mod episode, is the short version. Okay. So we are currently aligned here. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I cannot do this math and talk at this point. My brain is too far gone. Okay, so I need 39 blocks from here. No, I can't, because we're going to hit that point of interest. How many blocks away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, dang it. Why is this not working? The cam account is on my laptop, Elgato isn't capturing my laptop right now, and I don't know how to fix it. I've tried, and I have given up. The show must go on. So I can see the cam account, but I can't share it, and I'm really annoyed. But I spent, like, the whole day tearing this entire room apart and rewiring it and rebuilding it piece by piece. And, like, just because one thing doesn't work doesn't mean I can put the stream on hold at this point. We got to keep moving. If I don't keep moving, I'll fall asleep. Okay. Brown terracotta. Let's put a pearlescent frog light in here. Let's put cyan terracotta on top here. Yep, okay. Okay, so from here then, how long until we hit this point of interest? Not very far. Okay, it is 6 more blocks. So that was 1. Was it? Oh, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it needs to start here. Let's just wall this off for now. Alex C, thank you for our second tip this stream. Rolling in and tipping an even 3. That's gonna get us 37 away from our next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Kingu says, who's more likely to bundle cables for cable management, you or Badger? I don't think that Badger's going to want to try and... Like, the way that this whole room is set up is not fun. I don't think Badger's going to want to try and squeeze between, like, sometimes I have to, like, climb under the desk and, like, it's not good. It's not set up for somebody else to come in and wire stuff easily. And I would not expect them to. Okay, so... How are we going to do this? Boy. Okay, so I don't remember the level that this is supposed to be at. Let's zoom back out in Photoshop here. So this starts above that level. So if I go down to here, I can look at the camera account, which y'all can't see, and I can at least tell... Do I have my ruler? Okay, I'm 1 block too high. Now I am aligned. Okay. Let's zoom in. Okay, we're gonna remove 2 rows of these. Okay, so I'm actually gonna put that one back in. Gray terracotta. Great. No. Wait. That wasn't gray terracotta, that was gray concrete. Brown concrete. Let's do black terracotta. I'm not even saying the names of the blocks I'm placing anymore. Oh, gosh. That was not... terracotta. I'm just matching the blocks up with colors in my head as I go. So 2 over from that one. Ooh. It's going to be this one. So I'm just going to be up and over. Actually, let's make that gray. And then brown. And then black. Then black. Okay. And that'll carry us over through there. But then directly above us here. Really, that one maybe should have been gray as well, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Wait. Never mind, that was... Okay. Okay, so we're back down to here, and we can fill this in. Oh, Alex C., thank you for reminding me to replace my totem. Alex C., tipping another 5, says this currency will not replace a totem, but it will pay the bills. Yeah, let's grab another totem from the Chops and Tots box. And let's get that 5 up on the board here. That puts us now 32 away from our next Face Gamer expansion milestone. Okay, so... Okay. Didn't get the black concrete powder while I was there. Womp womp. Or additional black terracotta either. Gonna need both. Okay, so there's some black concrete powder. Okay. Let's make room for... We need to make more gray terracotta. So we're going to grab some of this. Some of that. And make some more gray dye. Then we're going to grab... Let's see. Do I not have any regular terracotta? There it is. I'm going to take a bunch of regular terracotta here, throw the gray dye in there. Offload the remaining 3. Do I have any shops in HermitCraft? Yep, I have an axolotl shop and a tadpole shop. Okay. Okay, so let's zoom back in on where we are at. We are now up here by this thing. looks like I could safely fill in along here, at least. Wait. No. No, I can't. More stuff there. Skylar Plays says, do you have any plans on getting on another SMP? No. I didn't plan to get on this SMP. It was completely random. And I figure at that certain point, I'll just keep living my life and not stress out. And then things will either happen or they won't. Like... I'm too much of an exhausted single parent to have personal goals. I'm just trying to get through the day. Like, if I can consistently get through the day and make things that people like, then opportunities will present themselves. But, like, there's not like, okay, that person is now banned. Yeah, if you're under 13, YouTube and Twitch require we ban you. You're not allowed to have an account on YouTube or Twitch if you're under 13. So that was a mistake. Oh, boy. Hey, Denouement. Glad you could join us. Okay. Danny W says, not going to have that single thing in a bit to complain about. That's true. That's true. But, like, given the speed of the U.S. immigration system, I'm trying not to, you know, that light might be at the end of the tunnel, but I'm not trying to gauge the distance. Kingu tip 6, who says, thank you for expanding our universe in new and creative ways. You're welcome, Kingu. Thank you for the kind words and for supporting the show. Illuminous says, is there a way to have the chats combined in a single... Yeah, I put them next to each other on the same monitor. But you don't want to have them combined in the same window, because then you lose the single biggest benefit. The single biggest benefit of having the chat separate is they scroll slower, and it's easier to read. If you have them combined, then you're giving that up for no real benefit. That I can see. Okay, so where am I now? Okay, so I am... No, dang it, I moved that too far up. I'm still here. I'm not even there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so... Okay, if we get it to here, and then we go up 3, we're clear for that at least. And then we're going to start running into stuff again. Oh, boy. I was hoping to make it until 10:30 tonight, but y'all, I am, like, exhausted. So we're probably going to wrap up the stream in the next 10 minutes or so. I'm going to go ahead and post the tipping link. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Even though we're wrapping up a few minutes early, I am really happy with the amount of work I was able to get done today with reorganizing and resetting up the studio, picking up the new audio equipment and getting that working. I'll figure out what's up with the video equipment hopefully tomorrow so we don't have this problem again, but like, oh boy, it's been a lot today. So thank y'all for hanging out and keeping me company. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna try to. I realized, like I said, I was gonna try and record an outro to the video, but like once again, I'm hitting my limit. Like I just need to. It seems like a shame to not have this panel completely done though for the outro, but like the remaining points of interest here. Let me hit F1 in here. Like the remaining points of interest in Photoshop here are like like these galaxies up here I'm fine with, but figuring out how to do this star that's in the shot, like I think I have a good idea of how I want to do it, but I don't want to try it when I'm tired. Ugh, I want to try that when I'm fresh, because that's like a new challenge. Okay, Manu just went live. Awesome. Is he actually live, or is he still setting up stream? I don't want to rate him while he's still setting up stream. Also, I did say it was last call for tips, so we're going to give those a few minutes to roll in, just in case. Daniel J. McGrail says, how long will it take to finish? Well, the front panel took about 4 hours. This side, I think I've spent about 22 to 24 hours on so far. So I'm hoping to have this done in 26 to 28 hours. I don't know. So that means another 26 to 28 hours for the opposite panel. I think the back boxes should be proportionally less work, but I'm not actually sure of that, because like when we zoom out here, like this back box has like some really cool stuff on it, and so like trying to get this cool spiral figured out here is going to be its own whole artistic challenge creatively that I haven't even started figuring out the block palette for that, right? That's going to look great when it's done, but like yeah. Yep, pinball machine. So, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. And then, I'm not sure, I think the opposite back box also has some cool stuff on it. Maybe not quite as individually complex. But, yeah. This side of the machine doesn't have any of those star... Well, it has that one star to there. This side of the machine, I think, is maybe a little bit more busy, though. I don't know. But either way, we're going to do this cabinet panel last. We're going to leave the deep field temporary text up until the last bit. But yeah, I figure if I'm working on this in between Beef's card game and Decked Out and other stuff, that's going to keep me busy. But I also need to be working on the play field and other stuff. Whoops, was I not? Yeah. It's coming along. It's coming along. Okay. Yeah, I have just completely hit a wall. So let's go ahead. I see that Manu is streaming. He's going live in about 30 seconds. Well, the boom 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 boom. Upworld 1990. I've never heard of that movie, so I can't vouch for the content of the
Now you're live.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is not set up properly. I'm so sorry, everybody. I hope that wasn't as loud for you as it was for me, because that was super loud. Okay. We're gonna have to figure that out at some point. Okay, so yeah, I am so sorry. I am so sorry, everybody. I'm still getting the new audio set up. Going. I thought I had it all locked down, but apparently not. So we're gonna have to tweak that as well. Okay. So when you get over there, our raid message is, howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's right here. I am so sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. This is exactly the sort of stupid, tired mistake that you don't need from me, and I managed to deliver it in the last 10 seconds of the stream somehow. It's fine. So anyway, we're gonna raid Manu. The raid messages. Until next time, y'all. This is believe me, I'm wearing headphones too. Clam meditation. I'm wearing headphones too. Until next time, y'all. This is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.